The Urban Game Changer is going to sponsor a Know Your Rights, the nuts and bolts of criminal law. And we do a better job, because these kids that's sitting here is out. The next generation is supposed to be a little smarter than the generation before. And these are our future leaders. And we need to set some examples, and we need to bring our kids to council meetings. We need to get involved and try. And I understand problems, life problems compounds and compounds and compounds. I remember when I was sued for dual employment. And I fought that dual employment case all the way to the Supreme Court. I won at the Supreme Court. My case set state precedent for dual employment in the state of Louisiana. Now, I could have went and wrote a check and paid the $16,000 that they were fighting with me about. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that, because I know I'm right. And I'm not going to allow the system that I've dedicated half of my life to do me like that without fighting. Even though the vote was 5-6, it was a win. It didn't matter to me if it was one vote more, I still won. And so we just have to make sure that we know the rules, organize and strategize, invite people to participate. All people. It's your job to invite them to participate. If they don't want to come, you've done your job. Have your agenda right. Ask people to come in and give their ideas. And I'm so happy that Attorney Johnson have that radio station, because every Saturday we have a program on there, Teen Insight Radio Project. So teens could come on and share their ideas and get teens to get involved in the community and mentor them to be spokespersons and get out and carry what they feel. And it's interesting that some of our kids that's living in poverty, and you ask them what they want to do, all they want to do is go make them some money to help their mama in the conditions that they have to live in. 1 out of 5 kids can't even eat. The parents don't even have money to feed 1 out of 5 children. That's how bad poverty is. They're reducing the SNAP. The man said that his SNAP was $112. They reduced it to $100. That $12 meant a lot to him in 2015. And that's what we got to call our senators and representatives of Congress and let them know about those budget restrictions with the SNAP and how bad poverty is. And who's going to tell their story? Everybody have a responsibility. God blesses you to be more fortunate than the next person. It's your job to go help the other person that's less fortunate. Whether it's time, money, or advice, or something. We're going to have to just do a better job in unifying our communities. And I pray that everybody here, whatever your passion is, that you, if it's an organization that's doing the work that is your passion, go get involved and participate. If it's not one, start one. Organize it. Know the rules. Because if you don't know the rules, you can't play the game. So you got to learn the rules. And then you teach those rules to somebody else. And you get some other kids and help people, because when I say people are compounded with problems, trying to raise 3 and 4 kids, trying to work 2 jobs, it's not so much that the parents don't want to do and help. They compounded with so many problems that they don't know what to do. And when we see this, we need to step up and help these people get from where they are to where they want to be. And so I hope that I said something to inspire you, to empower you. Like I do. I mean, I'm a breast cancer survivor, and I was diagnosed in 2013. I never stopped. And I give God all the glory, because I'm able to still stay on the mission of trying to help somebody else along the way. Whether it's another one of my passions is breast cancer, because I want to educate people to see that it is rampant in our communities, and people are getting breast cancer younger and younger and younger. With 2 and 3 kids, 30-some years old, and somebody tell you you diagnosed with breast cancer. We're gonna have to step up our game and try to encourage and empower and do what we used to do. Love one another and forget about all of that, who not on, how long you're gonna be on there, and who did this, and Johnny doing this. Go help Johnny. Go say something to encourage Johnny. In this mass incarceration, when I met with Trayvon Martin's mom, she was in Baton Rouge in January, and we talked for a couple hours, and she said, can the urban game changer do something to let our kids know, particularly our black males, how to deal with police? So in June, the urban game changer is going to sponsor a Know Your Rights, the nuts and bolts of criminal law. And we are asking the police department to partner with us and all other members in the community to partner with us so that we can try to educate them on what do you do when the police stop you? How do you act? What do you say? Don't run. Don't. These are the things you need to do. These are the things you need to not do. And hopefully the parents have to be there too, so the parent can get educated as well in that area. And hopefully we'll start to try to have a better relationship with the police. And we're going to have lemonade with cops. I know they have a national thing going, coffee with cops, but kids don't drink coffee. So we're going to change it to lemonade with cops and try to get, make it fun, keep the kids interested, and do some role playing with the police and the kid, and try to know that it's always transitions in life. Nothing ever stops here. There's always something else you can do at the next level. The police did you something and you're not happy with it, you go to the internal affairs. Don't try to take it in your own hand, because you got to learn what the rules are so that you can take it to the next step. And so I think that I said enough to fire you up, to kind of get you to start thinking about, doing some things and connecting and giving some advice to people in the community and working together. And because nobody can accomplish anything by themselves. You have to have a team to make things work. And it's good therapy if we did work together. Take a lot of stress off you, worried about what somebody else doing over here and they're blaming and pointing fingers. Go get involved, say your piece, and voice your opinion about what's going on, and move on. Move on. We stay fixated in issues too long. Pick your battles. If you can't win the battle, why are you going to fight? If you can win the battle, then put the whole armor on and go to fight. And so I would like to have President Ty come up. I didn't know that you was going to be taking up money, but I decided that I would just give you a small, contribution for your NAACP to help you in any way that you see fit. Thank you. Thank you. Where you live, because we all are human beings, and to give up your soul for this temporary foolishness doesn't make any sense to me. You have to deal with these issues at hand for our future leaders here. Pick your passion. My passion happened to be poverty from her organization called Results. She flew down here because we are 49th in poverty and Mississippi is 50th. And this is 2015.